So good afternoon. Everything I talk about right now, the chain of events, is obviously very preliminary. It's subject to change, so just keep that in mind. Today at about 1:47 p.m., 8-4 precinct patrol units responded to 911 calls of shots fired and multiple people shot on the corner of Gallatin Place and Fulton Street. It should be noted that this location is within the Fulton Mall in downtown Brooklyn. Upon the officers' arrival, they came upon 3 people shot. The first victim, a 28-year-old male, was shot 1 time to his left arm. He was removed to Methodist Hospital, where he is expected to fully recover. The second victim, a 31-year-old male, was shot 1 time to his left thigh. He too was removed to Methodist Hospital, and he also is expected to fully recover. The third victim, a 27-year-old female, suffered 2 graze wounds, 1 to her left hand and 1 to her right arm. She was removed to Brooklyn Hospital, and she is expected to fully recover as well. The motive for this shooting right now is unknown. The motive is something we're in the process of determining as I speak right now. We do know this. We do know that a group of approximately 5 individuals, consisting of a mix of males and females, were engaged in a verbal dispute with a male when someone in the group of the approximately 5 took a gun out, displayed it, and fired shots, striking off 3 victims. We believe one of the victims was the intended target. We believe 2 of the 3 victims were unintended targets. Subsequent to the shooting and the shots being fired, this group of approximately 5 individuals all fled on foot on Gallatin Place toward Livingston Street. At this time, this is a very active crime scene. Detectives from Detective Bureau Brooklyn North are in the process of interviewing witnesses, viewing video, collecting evidence, amongst other investigatory steps. It should be noted that 3 9mm shell casings have been recovered in very close proximity to where the shots were fired and where the victims were struck. As more information becomes available, we will certainly update you.
Okay. Carol?
Yeah, information about the 2 innocent victims, were they just walking about? I heard one might have been a store manager at the Gap. I don't know if that's correct.
So to answer that question very quick, no, she doesn't work for the Gap. So that's no. All 3 of our victims are not from this immediate area. They're all 3 are from separate areas of Brooklyn. The individual, the male, unintended, who we believe right now is unintended, he was walking down the street with a co-worker of his. He works in the around this area. The female victim was leaving a job interview, and she was by herself.
Chief, we have one more here.
Do we know if the 2 people arguing, did they know each other prior to this argument?
That's something we're trying to determine right now. I don't have that answer.
Is there a gang affiliation?
As far as gang affiliation and motive, at this point, I can't definitively say so. Certainly, it could be. It could be a gang-related shooting, but at this time, as I'm speaking, I'm not comfortable saying that.
How odd is it to have something like this happen in this specific area, in this specific time?
Yeah, it's very rare. This is highly unusual. We're in an area of Brooklyn. It's broad daylight. It's not even 2:00 p.m. It's beautiful out. It's sunny. It's very, very active, as you can see. We have thousands of people walking up and down the streets. Fortunately, if there is the good news with this incident, all 3 victims are expected to fully recover, which is the good news. Investigatively, investigating a crime scene like this or an incident, it always helps to have so many people around, and we have good fortune with this case where we do have many eyewitnesses.
Last question over here, New York 1.
We have a report that the guy with the gun was an Afro-American guy wearing a red shirt. That's correct? Do you have any information about it?
So as far as the individual that did the shooting, I can't answer that right now. We're still in the process of determining who the shooter was. I can say this: we're in a very decent position, and I would say this also, that we're probably going to be releasing video or stills later on this afternoon.
Hazy, last question.
The intended target of the shooting, is Is he known to police, and does he work in this area?
As far as what he was doing in the area right now, that's something we're trying to determine. I don't know. He is known to police.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.